Yo, 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 what's up, flows? You guys know who I am. This is Rusty. It's been a while since I've been here on the channel. The commentator buffet, the last round number 3, I think it was, the final round for the finals. It was a couple weeks back, and the announcement really wasn't made as to who won. And thanks to you guys who all voted, it was close. Like, me and SB were like neck and neck all the way through. And thanks to you guys who voted for me, I ended up winning. Overt said, well, you can either do a dual com or you can take over for the day. I decided to take over for the day because my schedule is just whack. He's up all night, I'm up during the day. It just doesn't work out to do a dual com. So I figured, hey, let's do some story time. But before we do that, I want to thank everybody who voted for me, everybody who was part of this contest. You guys are great. It's amazing. If your guy did not win the commentator buffet, do not stop supporting those guys. Keep going back to their channels. Let them know that they're awesome. Support their content. Get it out on Twitter. It's amazing. Don't forget to do that, all right? Support those guys. They're awesome. I still talk to a bunch of them today. Love Hawk. Love SB. Eagle. Those guys are great. Love them. So, our story. Overtflow lives in Vegas. I've been to Vegas. Vegas is a lot of fun, so I figured, hey, let's talk about one of the times that I was in Vegas and kinda almost got thrown out of a casino. So, one of my first times to Vegas, I'm not a big gambling guy. We have a few casinos here in Milwaukee, and I'm having a few drinks while I'm in Vegas. We're in old downtown, not the main strip, not where the Bellagio and all of that stuff is. No, we got away from city center. We went downtown. Old downtown, where the Rat Pack used to have all of their movies done. You know, you got the Golden Nugget, you got the really cool, like, there's the zip line. If you haven't seen that, there's a huge zip line that goes down old downtown and it goes like underneath this giant LCD LED screen through downtown. It's the coolest thing out there. It's like the world's largest LCD screen. And it's in Las Vegas, and it covers the entire street. So even if it's raining, you don't get rained on. And people walk around in Vegas. I don't know if you know this. You can walk around in Vegas with these like giant, huge things, like super long things of alcohol. And people are just, they've got them around their neck, and they walk around with it with a giant straw. And they're getting loaded, completely loaded. I didn't have any of those because that's not what I like to drink. So I was drinking what I like to drink, and I'm pulling shots back, and we're having fun, and we're going through, and we'll hit like the slots here and there. We're doing some stuff, and it gets to a point where I'm like, all right, I want to go and play some blackjack. I can play blackjack. I can count to 21 because, well, that's easy. We can all understand that game. So I'm rolling through, and we sit down, and there's a bunch of us, and it was just like a cheap table, maybe like a $2 table or something like that. I don't even remember, but it was at the Golden Nugget. And the only reason that I went in there is because my aunt used to go there all the time, and she'd bring back like all sorts of like souvenir, like Golden Nugget dice, and we'd end up with them, and they'd end up in the Monopoly game. And that's the only reason I ever remember anything about old downtown, is because I'd end up getting gifts from old downtown all the time. So I'm sitting there, and we're playing, and they keep bringing us drinks, right? So if you've never been into casino before, if you're playing, they'll come up. They'll be like, hey, do you want a drink? And you'd be like, yes, I do. And give them your order, and they bring you back a drink. It's not usually the best liquor in the world. It's the worst liquor in the world. But, you know, I'm having rum and coke while I'm there, and I'm down in rum and coke, and I'm just drinking this stuff while I'm sitting at the table, and I'm not betting real heavy at this time. So at this time, it's like, you know, I'm throwing down just like, you know, the couple dollars per play, and that's it. And, you know, I'd win some, I'd lose some. I'm not the best blackjack player in the world, so it just really didn't matter. Well, as the alcohol hit, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm getting ballsier. I'm like, I can do this, and I slapped down $20. And everybody looked at me at the table, and it was all my friends, and they're all like, are you sure you want to do that? I'm like, yeah, throw down $20, let's do this. So I throw down the 20, and I win. So instantly double my cash, I got it back, it was great. So I was like, sweet, but I don't want to lose it all right away. So I scaled it back again. I went to $5. So I scaled it back to $5. And I played that for a little bit, and I was winning just a little bit, got a couple blackjacks off of it, and then out of nowhere I would like bump it up to 15 again. And then it got to a point where like I was starting to run out of money, I'm drinking, having fun, but I'm running out of money. So I give my buddy, I was like, here's my ATM card. Take this, go get me $100 out of the ATM. So he goes and he comes back because I didn't want to lose my seat because I felt like I was in a good spot and I was still winning. I had enough cash to keep me going for a few more rounds, even if I was only betting like $2 each hand. And I was like, no, I want to keep sitting here and doing my thing. So he brings me back the money and instantly he comes back. I put 20 down right away. And the dealer looks at me and I win. I actually ended up getting blackjack, so I got a huge payout off of that one. So then, I bring it back right away because I don't want to lose the cash that I just won. And then out of nowhere, I ended up getting double nines. Now, for those of you who don't know, you can split your doubles. Usually you want to split your tens, but you don't want to split anything else other than that. And I was stupid, and I split my nines. And he immediately called the pit boss on me. So next thing you know, the pit boss comes from behind and he's like standing right behind me. And I was like, what is going on? I don't understand what's going on. I got this guy standing here and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm playing, and I looked at the dealer. I said, why is this guy here? Why is Mr. X hanging out here? He goes, because you split on doubles that you usually don't split on. I was like, well, I thought it was a bad idea afterwards. He's like, are you counting cards? I said, counting what? He's like, counting cards. I said, I don't know how to count cards. I was like, right now I'm so drunk I can barely count to 21. I was like, I'm lucky if I win or not. So luckily, they let me play. They believed me. It was all good, but for a good 5 minutes, I'm sweating bullets. You could probably smell the alcohol coming off of my skin as we're sitting there rolling through. But I was scared shitless. I was told that I could come back, but I needed to not have alcohol in my system when I come back to the casino. It was a weird thing, but it's an experience to say the least. So that's my thing. I got a pit boss called on me. My friends were freaked out. They thought that was funny as hell, and it was a big joke the rest of the time. Really, the rest of the time we were in Vegas, they're like, "You got in trouble at the casino. We've never gotten in trouble at the casino, and we've been here for years. But you, first time, you get in trouble at the casino." What can I say? I was just a trouble for magnet that day, and the power of alcohol helped me out quite a bit. So if you guys like this story, hit the like button down below. Let me know if you've had anything crazy like that happen to you while you've been in Las Vegas or any other casino like that. Leave a comment down below. And also, I want to hear who you guys voted for in the commentator buffet. Give them a big shout out in the comments section because I know you guys love them. You supported the hell out of them. Each round was awesome. Thank you to overtflow for hosting this entire thing, letting me be here for the day. Don't forget to check the link to my channel. Come on over, subscribe if you like what's going on. Till next time, this is Rusty. I'm out.